moving day at the Mediterranean Tour. Scoring has been phenomenal today, excellent scoring. We have a course record, more about that later in our interview with the leader at the end of the day. This has been some phenomenal scoring. We got 11 under, leading, a couple of guys at 10 under, a couple of guys at 9 under. It's anyone's game tomorrow, and this has been a great day. Behind us, we have the the final free ball of the day. Coming onto the green. They're taking their second shots now, and we'll report a little bit about what they're doing. We have Ben Hughes closest to the hole. We have James Scade on the left of the hole in orange, and we have Alberto Fisco from Italy. Is going to hit second. So here's James' second shot to the 18th hole. It should be about a pitching wedge, less than that probably, a sand wedge into this green for the guys. He's gone over there, and this is a very big green. It's a two-tier green. It's about 50, 60 feet worth of green. If you don't hit your shot properly or accurately enough, you'll slope down to the bottom of the tier as James has just done. Alberto Fisco is just short, and Ben Hughes has hit a massive drive to just before the water and has probably a little flick over the water to get onto the green. This is coming in now. Looks a little bit long. Let's get some check. That's a great shot from Ben. That's a great shot from Ben. He's about 6 foot away, in good shape for birdie. As Alberto Fisco comes up, this is the first time he's played on the Mediterranean Tour this year. He's had a good run, the guy, but I'm not sure whether he's going to make the cut. We'll see that at the end of the day, at the end of the day report, which I'll report from in about an hour or so from the driving range here at Dreamland. We're on the beautiful 18th hole, picturesque hole, massive green, long par 4, a real challenge to the pros, but Ben Hughes seems to have made mincemeat of that with his drive and had a little flick in and 6 foot away from the hole. It'll be Alberto Fisco to chip onto the green. He's got about a 20-yard chip to reach the pin. He's assessing his landing areas now and seeing where he wants to hit it so he can hopefully hole out for birdie. Let's see what he can do. James is the second year on tour. He's the guy at the bottom of the green. He has got about a 45-foot putt up the slope. You probably can't see the slope as well as we on camera as we can here live. The slope's about 10 feet up, a gradient, up to a very tricky pin, about which is on the front left of the green today. So here's Alberto Fisco's chip. Great young player from Italy. He's chipped up. He's just gone past the pin. He's about 4 foot away. It's a tricky green. It runs quite greasy from front to back, so it's pretty hard to stop it from short distances. Let's see what James does with his putt. He's obviously got a massive tier to go through, and he's got about 40 foot for birdie. He's hit his second shot a little bit strong. He was in the rough on the left, so he wasn't able to get much spin on his ball. That's why it ran out to the bottom of the hill. So James is assessing the green now. He's seeing it from all angles to see where his line will be. Yeah, it's a tricky putt this for James. He has to take his time on this because the last group that we didn't see come through 4-putted from this area. So we hope this doesn't happen for James. And he'll take 2 putts from here, I'm sure of that. And here's James now lining up his putt, going through his pre-shot routine. lined it up. He's got to hit this quite hard up the hill. Sometimes you just can't hit these putts hard enough. But we'll see what James does with this one now. Looking very pretty in pink, James is today. Or is it fuchsia? I'm not sure. I call it pink. He's into his putt now. It's a 40-foot putt, remember, guys. And that's a great effort from there. Great effort from there. Very close to the hole. Should hole out for par. Great effort from James there. Now it's Alberto Fisco, who's just outside the second shot of Ben Hughes. Ben Hughes in green and black. Alberto Fisco in the white trousers. Here's James Skade just clearing up for his par. A great. Now Alberto Fisco, so he can get up and down. Oh, he's just slipped out. That'll be a bogey for Alberto, unfortunately. It's a tough putt, that. Now we've got Ben Hughes, who's played a phenomenal second shot in to the green. He only had about 80 yards for his second. He must have hit the drive 320 at least. Oh, again, a lip out. 2 lip outs from the same group. And that's a par for Ben Hughes to finish the round. Two pars and a bogey on this very, very tricky 18th hole. We've not seen many birdies. We've not. MediterraneanTour.com. For live scoring, and follow our Facebook for photographs and videos going out throughout the day. I'll be reporting in another hour or so with the leader of the day. Have a good evening, have a good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.